It's finally time. I have decided to make a ramble on all of last week's updates. I've been holding off for a while simply because I just wanted to enjoy Guardians of the Rift. I wanted to enjoy the rewards. I wanted to really get a good feeling of what I think of the minigame, how it's affected the meta, how it's just affected rune crafting in general, and just my thoughts on everything. And I'm going to be going into a lot more than just rune crafting in this ramble. I have a shit ton of notes. And yeah, so it's not going to be in any particular order. It's going to be kind of a scramble. Hopefully you guys don't mind. But before we get into it, be sure to hit that like button and smash that sub button and fucking leave a comment down below if you're enjoying this whole entire week. I don't know. I feel like the majority of the community is doing Guardians of the Rift and they are rune crafting, and I think everyone's just kind of enjoying it. It's very, very rare to see anybody that's actually butthurt about this update. So yeah, let me know what you guys think already down in the comments below. But yeah, let's get into it. So I will be having a rune crafting video I literally just recorded of me doing Abyss rune crafting in the background. I am just blowing glass on my account right now, just so I can really focus on the topics at hand. So first things first, Guardians of the Rift. How do I think of it as a mini game? Is it great? Is it shit? Honestly, it is the best mini game that Jagex has ever released, and I can confidently say that. It is phenomenal. They fucking nailed it. It's so good. Like, there are very, very, very little things that I could nitpick at, but for the most part, it's like really, really good. And it feels, I don't know how to describe it. Like, so I was a little butthurt when they kind of just announced really late in it. I think it was just like a few days before the update. I think Jagex Husky, Mod Husky, just tweeted saying that Pure Essence wouldn't be used there. And so that kind of affected EHP rates a little bit, which I'm not really too concerned about, but I was really excited to be able to use my Pure Essence there. But since it isn't, the XP rates are actually extremely high. In fact, it might be EHP for Iron Men. I believe like ZMI 1.5 ticking day alt is still slightly better, but like nobody 1.5 ticks day alt long term, at least that I know of. So I'm pretty sure this mini game is actually just like best for long term rune crafting on Iron Man. Anyway, I still think it's just absolutely fantastic. There's the perfect balance of like the AFK-ness at the beginning and then the super fast-paced decision making. Not even like crazy decision making, but you can choose your own sort of path. Like, what am I going to do? Catalytic? Am I going to do elemental runes this round? Am I going to do combo runes, which is now the new meta? Who knows if that'll be changed or nerfed at all. I fucking love the combo rune meta. For those that don't know, you can actually craft combo runes with the raiments of the eye, the outfit, and every piece that you get is just going to give you a little bit more of those guardian stones to use at the great rift guardian in the middle. And that just means more rewards. So, yeah, I think it's a great sort of incentive to get the outfit, but it's just like rewarding to do the minigame long term. And combo runes are slightly more effort, and you do get a big reward out of it, but you have to have the outfit in the first place. So, I think it's a really great thing. Trying to think, okay, so I'm gonna share a few thoughts about the Colossal pouch. First of all, I fucking love it. I love the Colossal pouch. It's amazing. It's so good. It's buffed every single traditional rune crafting method, and it's just awesome. My problem right now, and I'm not sure if it's going to be nerfed, there will be a Q&A tomorrow, or they're probably going to be answering a lot of these questions I'm talking about right now. One of them is it going to be patched using the Colossal pouch with the small and medium pouch? Because right now, I did a stream last night where I was just doing Wrath rune crafting. By the way, I did hit a 100k stack of Wrath runes, which is so fucking easy. It literally takes 10 hours to get a white stack of Wrath runes. You could literally do it in a day. It's insane. But I don't know if they're going to be nerfing that, because I do not think it was intentional that you could be using a small and a medium pouch and a Colossal pouch. But if that's going to be the meta, if that's going to stay, first of all, I think it's weird. I think it should be patched. I think Colossal Pouch, as I recognized it in the in all like the blog posts and stuff, the Colossal Pouch was only going to be able to be used exclusively, not with any other pouch. So again, if like the community really wants us to be able to use 3 pouches, like I guess that's fine. I'm not going to cry about it, but like I feel like it's unintended and I think it's going to be patched, but I don't know. And if it's not going to be patched and the J mods are very clear about it, that that's intentional, then I'll start using 3 pouches. That's totally cool. It's just going to buff Runecraft even more. So yeah, that's going to be interesting to kind of see what the J mods think of that. In fact, I'm just really looking forward to tomorrow's Q&A. I'm also very excited to see what comes out of Poll 76 tomorrow, because Elite Clues could be buffed. Sepulcher could be getting clues. And yeah, both of those updates are super, super exciting for me. I'm very excited to go do some Sepulcher. I love being rewarded through skilling. I fucking love it. Like, I have been thoroughly enjoying runecrafting, like addicting. Like, I've been addicted to runecrafting lately because it's so fucking rewarding. And I'm not even talking about the minigame. I've just been doing normal runecraft, and I just love it. So that is really how you make skilling amazing. You have to make it rewarding. So now, again, as I said in the beginning, this is going to be a total scramble. I have a bunch of bullet points written down, so I'm just going to be kind of going all over the place, back and forth. I want to talk about the Ring of Elements. So I do have the Ring of Elements. I'm going to be switching back and forth between scenes, I think, for the most part, but I just want to show that real quick. The Ring of Elements. So I'm going to actually pull this out and show where it teleports you. So let's go to the Air Altar. Coolest thing about this ring, by the way, is there's a last destination, which is really big brain of them to have decided to add that as a function before, like, I don't know, just on release, adding that function was a really great idea. So basically there's a 5x5 area right here. I'll kind of mark it out a little bit, but this air teleport, so basically every spawn or every place you can teleport has a 5x5 area where you can teleport. But the air altar is a little different because here, I'll just actually mark the tiles that you can't spawn. So you can't spawn here, of course, can't spawn here, can't spawn here, and can't spawn here, here, and here. But everywhere else in this 5x5, by the way, this is the 5x5, you can spawn. So these are the tiles you can't spawn, everywhere else you can. Again, none of you give a fuck, but I just thought it was interesting. So here's where you go to the air altar. Now I have the water. Let's go to the water altar real quick. I've already marked this one out. You can spawn on every single one of these 25 tiles. It's very cool, so I've kind of marked out. In fact, I'll just tell you the numbers. So for the air altar, it takes 9 to 11 ticks to get to the altar from the teleport spot. 9 to 11 ticks, so on average, about 10. Now, it's not going to be exactly on average 10 because some mathematician would have to seriously calculate every single spawn point and see the actual decimal. But on average, it's about 10 ticks to get to the altar. Water is 8 through 10, so on average, it actually only takes 9 ticks to hit the actual altar, or to get into the mysterious runes, I should say. Earth altar, I'll just show that real quickly. It's another 5x5. You can spawn on every single tile. This one takes, where is that at? 9 to 11 ticks to hit into the mysterious runes. So on average, about 10. And then we have fire, which is actually, the longest one to get to, which is very interesting. Fire is 10 to 12 ticks to get to the mysterious runes on average. And it is a 5x5, but there is 2 tiles. I'm just going to mark these real quick. These are the 2 tiles, right? This one and this one that you cannot spawn on because there's a cactus in the way, of course. So there is only 23 tiles to get on. So it'd be kind of interesting to see if every single one of these tiles is exactly weighted equally. I would love to see a mathematician come out and seriously calculate how many ticks on average, including the decimal spot, does it take to enter the mysterious runes on all these different spawn, or why do I keep calling it spawn? Like the teleport locations, I guess is what they're called. Anyway, yeah, kind of interesting. I really love this ring. I love how it looks. It looks fucking awesome. It kind of looks like a talisman in a way. And I really like as well that you don't have to equip it, because I realized when I was equipping it, it was kind of getting annoying having to like go to the gear tab and having to click last destination or whatever. It's prone to misclicks and it's prone to losing a tick. But on the other hand, if you have it in your inventory, you're guaranteed losing an inventory spot for an essence. Anyway, I still think it's awesome. Great, great design. Here's something that's really interesting I want to show you guys. So if I were to teleport to the fire altar, let's just say I click on the mysterious runes right now. If I teleport back here, my player still is going to the original spot where I clicked. And I can just endlessly teleport right here. Look at that. I'm not even clicking. It's so interesting. I think this is like one of the only teleports that does this. Most teleports in this game, if you teleport, it cancels out where you were previously going. So this is very interesting. I wonder if this could have some sort of bug abuse to it. I don't think there's any. Well, there's nothing on the top of my head that I can think where this would be busted in some way. Maybe like a GE challenge, red click. Fewest red clicks challenges might come in handy, but I'm not even sure. Anyway, very interesting. Amazing for clues, by the way. It's actually an amazing item for clue scrolls. So let's go back to a bank. Just realized. Let's go here. Okay, so yeah, Ring of Elements, amazing. And it's really standardized rune making. Now I want to talk. This is going to be kind of a big topic, and I'm gonna probably butcher it because it's a ramble. I'm not gonna edit this at all, so all the stutters, all the bullshit, all the misspeaks, I guess, will just be included in this, so hopefully you guys can understand. There is a problem currently with elemental runes, so I'm gonna quickly go into the rune crafting skill guide, I guess. So as you see, there's a section called multiple runes. As you see at level 99 rune crafting, you can actually craft 10 air runes per essence used on the altar. And we all know that. Just to put into perspective, the most amount you can get for waters is 6. The most you can get for earths is 4. You can actually get 5 if you like do a stew plus 5 RC boost, I believe. But nobody's going to do that. 4 for earth and 3 for fire. That is horrible. Absolutely horrible that it goes down that far and it's still considered an elemental rune. Like, why would you be getting 3 of one elemental rune and 10 of the other? So I have a proposal, and I want to hear what you guys think down in the comments. Is this a good idea? I've already heard some very positive feedback about this, and I feel like this is almost like a balance issue that should just be fixed. We'll see. I mean, clearly it'll have to be pulled because it's just been in the game since whenever rune crafting was released, at 2004 or something. So what I am proposing, I have a little notepad, but it's kind of fucked up and it doesn't look very clear of what I'm trying to get at. But basically, I think that when you go to the runes and it shows the initial level to craft an air rune, every 7 levels, it should go up by 1 of multiple runes. So what I mean is, level 1, you should be able to craft 1 air rune per essence. Level 8, because that's 7 levels later, you should be able to craft 2. Level 15, craft 3. Level 22, craft 4. All the way up to level 99, multiple runes would be 15 air runes. That's how the math works out. So at level 99, you'll be able to craft 15 air runes instead of 10. Now, currently, if you guys have been watching my videos, I've been uploading a lot of different runecraft videos. Right now, you can craft 200,000 air runes per hour using Colossal Pouch and using the robes and everything. And the Ring of Elements, of course. Now, if we buff this, this would actually go up to 300,000 air runes per hour. That's still not busted. To put into perspective, you can actually buy 1 million air runes right now from the shops. And we'll get into Shopscape later. I do want to talk about that in the Ramble, go pretty in depth into it, my thoughts on it. But I think that's totally fine. Now, the XPs wouldn't increase. Multiple runes don't give extra XP, so it'd still be the same XP, which is 63k per hour right now using normal pure essence at the air altar. So 300,000 air runes, I think that's totally fair. And I want that to be the case with every rune. So water runes, you craft 1 at level 5, craft 2 at level 12, craft 3 at level 19, and up every 7 levels. All the way to level 96 is how it works out. So at level 96 rune crafting, you can craft 14 water runes per hour. Now, it's slightly less. It's not 15, but I think that's totally fair because waters technically are just a slight superior. They are slightly superior to air runes, as we can see, just by the level requirement. So I think it's fine to craft 14 at level 96, and that's where it kind of caps out. Of course, you could always do a stew or whatever and get up to level 103. Is that how it works out? Yeah, level 103, and you could craft 15 water runes, but nobody's going to do that. So now earth runes start at level 9, and I'm not going to go through the whole spiel again, but at level 93, you'll be able to craft 13 earth runes an hour. That's how it works out every 7 levels. Level 93, 13 earth runes. And then for fires, they start out at level 14, and it goes up to level 98. Yes, level 98 would be 13 fire runes per essence. I think that is extremely balanced. So that will basically mean that fire runes. So right now you can actually craft 53k fire runes per hour at 78k. And so 53k, you basically just multiply that by about 4. So you're getting over 200,000 fire runes an hour. Not quite as many as airs because airs just have a shorter distance travel, but it's still pretty standardized. Getting between 200,000 and 300,000 elemental runes per hour at the super high levels like 99 basically is optimal in my opinion. I think that's a great way to go with elemental runes. Let me know down in the comments if you think that's a good idea. I can also post numbers down below as well if you guys were confused or if I misspoke accidentally. Anyway, that's what I think. And now I want to get into the catalytic runes. So for those that don't know, catalytic runes are just non-elemental runes. So air, water, earth, and fire elemental. And of course, these combo runes, I guess, are also considered elemental, but then everything else is catalytic. So I want to give my thoughts on catalytic runes that should also be increased. So cosmic runes, they only go up to double. They start at level 27, and then at level 59, you can craft double cosmics, but it doesn't go any further, which is really weird. My proposal is that about every 29 levels, a catalytic rune should basically go upward. Or it should have another multiple. This is so fucking hard to explain. Anyway, so let me just explain this a little bit better. Cosmic runes. Let me just give a great example. Cosmic runes start at level 27, goes to 59. My proposal is that cosmic, of course, starts at level 27 to craft a single cosmic. And then my proposal is that at level 56, you can craft double cosmics. And then at level 85, you can craft triple cosmics. So that's just my proposal. I think that's totally fair. I think cosmics should be worth to craft. I don't think they should be totally shitty. And at level 85, I think that's totally fair to have triple cosmics. And that's where it would cap out. You couldn't go any higher. Not at 90. You can't do quadruple at 99 or anything. Just 85 is where it caps out. Chaos runes. Nobody ever crafts Chaos runes because they're cheap as shit and they're pretty much worthless. But the new Heka is coming out, and those, I believe, are charged. I think that wand is charged with Chaos runes and Soul runes. So my proposal is Chaos runes currently. You can craft them at level 35. My proposal is that at level 64, you can craft double cosmics, not 74, 64. So 64, you can craft double chaos. Level 64, double chaos. And then at level 93, you could craft triple chaos. Level 93, triple chaos. So as you kind of see the pattern, every 29 levels, it ups. Now, I want to share about Astral runes. So if you guys saw my video covering astral rune crafting, you can craft over 21,000 astral runes, which is already insane. But astral runes are pretty cheap, and they are prone to getting even cheaper. I believe right now they're about 150 GP each. Again, this is for mains. Iron Men don't care about prices, but for mains, astrals are about 150. But you know, those could easily just go down to 100. I believe the shop even sells them at 100 initially. So I think astrals, so at level 40, you should be crafting 1 astral per essence. At level 69, again, 29 levels higher. Level 69, you should start crafting double astrals. So that is lower significantly than the level 82 requirement. And then at level 98 rune crafting, you should be able to craft triple astrals. And you guys might be thinking, holy fuck, that's going to be insane. But again, prices will plummet if it's too OP. But yeah, that'll be, again, same XP rates as before, because multiple runes don't increase XP. But level 98, you'll be able to craft over 32,000 astrals per hour, which is actually fair, because I believe they will probably drop to about 100 GP each at that point. And then at that point, it'll only be about, 3.2 mil an hour. Right now, without any update, Wrath runes are over 4 mil GP an hour with all the outfit and the Colossal pouch and everything. So that's my proposal. I have not gone too into this, but I actually also think combo runes should be multiplied over levels. And I think the way to do that, I have not thought about this. Let me know down in the comments if this is not that good of an idea, or if you have a disagreement with it. I think combo runes should actually give multiple runes as well. It's really silly that at level 23 rune crafting, you can craft just as many lavas per essence than you can at level 99. That's just a little wonky, in my opinion. Just like how the combo runes never get upgraded with levels. The XP should always stay the same. Multiple runes never increase XP. But I honestly think that the same way that elemental runes would work in my proposal, that every 7 levels they double, combo runes should be every 14 levels they double. So pretty much by the end, lava runes, you should be able to be crafting about 6 or 7 at 99, however it works out, probably like 6 lava runes. Now, that's not actually busted at all, and nobody really cares about using combo runes, but I think it would be cool to let combo runes have, multiples as you increase in level. So most people just drop their combo runes and never really use them anyway, but I think it would be cool. Anyway, let me know you guys' thoughts. I'm not trying to force this on anybody. I'm just sharing what I think would be more balanced. And yeah, so let's move on now. Kind of covered that. I want to talk about, let's see my little notes, right? Okay. I'm going to quickly go over actually to the Guardians of the Rift minigame to show you the Abyssal Pearl shop, or the shop where you can just spend your Abyssal Pearls. I have a lot of things to talk about with Abyssal Pearls, but I first want to just kind of give an overview and give more of a visual of what's happening with Abyssal Pearls in case you guys haven't been doing the minigame at all. So this is how you get to the minigame, by the way. Go to the Wizard's Tower, of course. Many of you already know this, but you just enter this portal right here. So let's go talk to the shop owner. Apprentice Felix. So right now, this is how the shop looks. You can buy rune crafting outfit pieces, the Ring of Elements, and the transmog for the Rift Guardian pet. The original Rift Guardian pet. And then there's talismans at an extremely steep price. 10 pearls for 1 air talisman. What the fuck? The hell is what? Who is ever going to buy these? What? I don't understand. And then the blood talisman is 100 Abyssal Pearls. Jesus Christ. You can literally just get a catalytic talisman and it works for everything. Anyway, this is my proposal. I have a few rewards that I want to suggest. Some have come from other people. So I believe it was Dreamy on Twitter that suggested a teleport to the Dayalt Mine. Yes, a teleport directly to the Dayalt Mine. Not having to go to the Sepulchre, first, using their sepulcher crystals and then going over to the mine, not having to do some weird ass shortcut or going through the Dragon's Medallion and running around the whole city. Just a direct teleport. I think what would be cool is to either have teleport crystals similar to sepulcher crystals that just cost maybe, I don't know, 1 pearl each, or maybe you could up the price. I'm just saying, like, maybe just 1 pearl each for 1 teleport to the day out mine. Or you could have a one-off cost that costs 1,000 pearls, something like, again, these costs can be changed. I was thinking 1,000 pearls for an unlock to the Dragon's Medallion for a to the mine, like through your Dragon's Medallion. So right now they have a sleep teleport through the Dragon's Medallion that's added through the Sleepy Tablet, and then I think you could have another unlock going to the Day Out Mine on here. So those are my suggestions. I don't really care either way, but I think that is a really cool idea. The other thing I would like to see is, let me see my notes. I know I had one more thing I'd like to see. Noted Pure Essence. I think being able to buy Noted Pure Essence here would be really cool. So let me know what you guys think. Is that OP? It would just be Pure Essence. You cannot buy Day Alt here. I'm very against being able to buy Day Alt. I think Day Alt should be exclusively mined at the Day Alt mine. But Noted Pure Essence, buying it for pearls, I think is actually quite thematic, and it actually kind of works out. So let me know what you guys think. There's also a couple more items that I would like to see here. They don't have to be added. These are just ideas that I've been thinking of. What if you could buy an Abyssal bracelet sleeve? Now, I'm calling it a sleeve simply because I don't want it to be an eternal Abyssal bracelet. For those that don't know, an Abyssal bracelet prevents you from getting skulled when entering into the Abyss. So you use these Abyssal bracelets, which are diamond bracelets enchanted. They have 5 charges each, and then as soon as you use all 5 charges, it breaks, and you have to use another one. So they're pretty pointless to use because, like, with traditional rune crafting using glories, it was always like, I want to use an eternal glory, but then I have to use Abyssal bracelets so I'm not skulled and risking my eternal glory. But then at that point, it's not even worth using Abyssal bracelets because those have fewer charges than original glories do, which have 6. So no matter what, you're going to have to be changing out some sort of charged item. And I think it would be really cool to add a thing called an Abyssal sleeve. Now, I'm not really sure it could be called something else, but something that acts like the Ring of Suffering, where you shove recoils into it. And this would be the same idea. You shove in your already made Abyssal bracelets into this sleeve, which is just a bracelet basically, and it gives you those charges, so you're not having to constantly switch it out every 5 laps. It would be something you charge it up with. Boom, this Abyssal sleeve now has 1,000 charges. You can go through the Abyss 1,000 times without having to, reload it again. I think that would be an awesome idea for a reward. I think it could cost 1,000 pearls, something high, The other idea is to have the exact same idea I just mentioned, but an eternal binding necklace that is charged with binding necklaces. So yes, it's not just giving you unlimited binding necklaces. You would still have to make them all yourself. And then at that point, you can... where are my binding necklaces? There they are. So you would shove your binding necklaces into this binding necklace, and it would just give you the charges for it. So you don't have to switch it out as much. I'm not going to lie. Binding necklaces right now with the Colossal Pouch are a little wonky because they have 16 charges, which is really funny because they actually initially had 15 charges, and then people got butthurt that they had an odd number, so they buffed it to 16 charges. But now it's awkward with the Colossal Pouch because you generally do 3 unleashes, which should equal out to about 15 charges, but now it's 16, so you have to destroy it preemptively, and it's kind of annoying. I think a reward that costs, again, maybe 1,000 pearls, something that's quite hefty in price, is something you can store your binding necklaces in. So it just has a shit ton of charges. You don't have to worry about breaking it every 5 fucking laps. Just an idea. Let me know what you guys think down in the comments. I think it's a cool idea. And my last suggestion here is to have an unlock. Now, before you guys freak out about this idea, I want to preface it by saying I'm not trying to force any ideas on anybody. These are just to give ideas out. It's just what I've been thinking of over the past few days. What if there was an unlock here. Just a little spell or something, like a little, I don't know, a little scroll that you can read. It would cost about 1,000 pearls. Again, these all prices can be adjusted. 1,000 pearls for a scroll that you read, and by reading that scroll, it now grants you the ability to passively get Abyssal pearls through the abyss. So you could get Abyssal pearls through not doing this minigame. Now, you guys are thinking, what the fuck? No, this minigame should be the exclusive place to get Abyssal pearls. Now, you would have to do this minigame, build up 1,000 pearls just to unlock the ability to get Abyssal pearls through the abyss. Keep that in mind. Now, my suggestion is that every time you do a rune craft, every time you craft any amount of runes in the abyss, you have a small chance of getting a pearl, an Abyssal pearl, through normal, traditional abyss rune crafting. So I think it thematically fits because you're going through the abyss and you get a rare, occasional reward of an Abyssal pearl. And I'm thinking 1 in 250 essence used on an altar through the abyss should grant you 1 pearl on average. That would equal out to about 20. If you're going really fast in the abyss, it would equal out to about 20 pearls an hour through abyss rune crafting. Right now, to put into perspective, this minigame, you can get over 40 pearls per hour on top of reward guardians and like rewards and stuff like that. So let me know what you guys think. Some guide that I've already kind of mentioned some of these ideas in Olympus, and a lot of people were like freaking out, thinking, "Oh, pearls should only come from the minigame." But let's think about it. Abyssal pearls, like they thematically fit. And I think one of the coolest things to do would be doing abyss rune crafting and getting these tiny little rewards here and there of an Abyssal pearl. Or, ooh, I got really lucky. I got 2 Abyssal pearls this run because I got fucking lucky, And I think it would just be a nice little incentive to do abyss rune crafting. Let me know what you guys think. That's all I'll say about that. But again, it would have to be unlocked through here first. So you have to do the minigame a lot just to unlock the ability to do it. I think that's essential. So it's kind of like an investment. You're paying 1,000 pearls just to unlock the ability to get more pearls passively through the abyss. So it is an investment. You'd have to be sure that you're going to do that much abyss rune crafting just to make back your pearls. Okay, let's talk about the abyss. So I want to quickly bring up where the abyss is. So right now, they have made some changes, and I think they were pretty silent on the changes. So the Zami Mage, where you enter the abyss, has been made more consistent with his area, with his pathing. So he never goes too far north anymore. And he never goes any south either, which was always kind of nice. He generally just stays in the middle. He has like a 5x5 area now, it looks like. That could be a little bit larger. But he stays very relatively in the middle, which is different than how he used to act. He used to be able to walk all the way over here sometimes and all the way down here. Now it's just kind of in this little area. So that's a very interesting thing. The other very annoying thing that they added was they added a 3-tick extra delay on just getting into the abyss. The J-mods thought it was a great idea to add the same animation as you get by entering the Pure Essence Mine. So I'm just going to show you real quick. If I teleported using Archmage Cedrador, there's these... Oh, wait, never mind. I was wrong. It's not the exact same animation. It's similar, but there's a different animation that... goes through the abyss. It's like these purple lights that shoot up. I can't remember where it's from now. Now I'm confused. There's a... Yeah, this is the circle pattern. As you see through my abyss video, there's like these purple lines that shoot out. So that is actually nerfed abyss rune crafting slightly. And, you might think, oh, it's only 3 ticks. Nobody gives a fuck. I think it's 3 ticks. Nobody gives a fuck, but that's 3 ticks every lap. And that ends up being a lot. So I think the J-mod should revert that. I think you should just get into the abyss really quickly, as it was before. One thing that's interesting is I've noticed that the distract eyes obstacle, where you use your thieving skill has actually been sped up slightly. I can't fully confirm that, but I believe it has been slightly buffed. So that's interesting. They just kind of made these silent changes throughout the Abyss. And that is partially the reason why Abyss rune crafting has actually been slightly nerfed. Like, I had pulled up some numbers a month before, thinking about what the rates would be for runes, but they've been nerfed directly from this extra animation through just getting into the Abyss. Let me reply to this person. I'm not sure when the elites are getting buffed. I think either tomorrow or next week, hopefully at this point. Sepulchre also could be updated tomorrow or next week. We'll have to see. I'm really excited to open my caskets. By the way, I have 225 elite caskets. Oh, so excited. So, yeah, that's the deal with the Abyss. So I think they should remove that thing. Okay. Now, let me talk about, removing runes from monster drop tables. This is a little topic I want to go on just for a little bit. Because rune crafting has been so shit at crafting runes for years and years and years, Jagex has felt the need to add a plethora of runes to different drop tables. So, for example, Nex, Fasani's Nightmare, things like that, like kind of like high level content now just shits out like 500 blood runes, like things that, you know, were really nice at the time because you could only craft like 2,000 blood runes, but now we can craft upwards of 12k blood runes using blood essence, and up to about 8.7k effectively through the Abyss. Again, that's effective because efficient Abyss rune crafting is not exclusively going to the blood altar every time, simply because sometimes you spawn on the opposite end, and in those situations you should go into the death altar or any other altar that's closer. So I think they should start nerfing runes from drop tables, and that might be controversial. Let me know down in the comments what you guys think about them nerfing and making it a point to not be adding runes to drop tables anymore. I don't think it's necessary. I think rune crafting should be close to the basically the exclusive way to craft runes. I also think Addy dragons, rune dragons, and Vorkath should not drop any Wrath runes. I think they should be stripped from their drop tables completely. Wrath runes should exclusively come through rune crafting them. Change my mind. Let me know what you guys think down in the comments. I think they should be completely removed. Not even just nerfed, completely removed. With the other monsters, they can just be nerfed. Give a I don't know, a smaller amount. And this in turn, by the way, if you might just think, oh, we just want more runes, stop nerfing that. But think about it. Rune crafting will become even more profitable by removing these runes from PVM drop tables and other things. So let me know what you guys think about that. Yeah, I just am a huge fan of letting rune crafting excel in what it does and what it's supposed to do, craft runes. And it already has done that. JMons have done a fantastic job with all of this rune crafting updates. So let me keep blowing this glass. All right, let me think. Was there anything else I was going to talk about with that? Yeah, basically just remove rune drop tables. Also, okay, let's just talk about it now, I guess. Shopscape. And to preface this, I want to talk about the gold tiaras. So gold tiaras, as far as I'm aware, when they were released, you could craft gold tiaras with a gold bar, a tiara mold at any furnace, and you would be granted 67.5 crafting XP per. And people were freaking out and thinking that's crazy high. Keep in mind, it is 52.5 XP to craft a silver tiara. So why the fuck would gold tiaras craft for a lesser XP amount? They nerfed it to, I believe, again, I'm not positive on these numbers, but I believe they nerfed it to 37.5 right now. What am I doing? 37.5 XP for a gold tiara right now because they got scared, everyone panicked, and they just nerfed it real quick. I am going to bring up a suggestion. Gold tiaras should be 57.5 XP each. 5 XP more than silver tiaras. The reason everyone's freaking out about gold tiaras is because buying gold is an option. Delete Shopscape. This is the point, Jagex, where Shopscape needs to be deleted. Some people can disagree with me because they play an Iron Man and they just want to buy all their stuff. It's like buying stuff is like against the Iron Man spirit in general. Like Iron Man originally was supposed to be get all your own stuff, and you know there's no GE, there's no way to just buy your shit with gold. I mean, it was like you have to go to the source for a lot of things. Delete Shopscape. And the way I would suggest deleting Shopscape is by making all shops local to the player. So you can still keep the shop, and it still can have 100 gold as its stock. But when a player buys that 100 gold out, if you hop worlds, it is still the same stock that it was on the previous world. It is local to the player. Shop hopping will be completely deleted by just simply adding that. Every shop is local to the player. It can still respawn over time, but it will just never be efficient to buy from shops again. You can still do it here and there if you want, but I think that is the problem. That is the core issue with having gold tiaras be more XP, is that simply you can buy unlimited amount of gold, and it is the meta for smithing. Delete it. Let Iron Man come out with a new meta. There's already a smithing minigame coming out soon. JMods have teased it. A mining and smithing kind of rework minigame. Delete Shopscape. You can now. And delete rune buying. You can delete it now. Let all shops this is my suggestion. Again, I'm very passionate about this, so it sounds like I'm forcing people to do what they're saying. I'm just very passionate about this. This is my opinion. You know, let me know if what I'm saying is silly. Go down in the comments. If you disagree with me, let me know why. I think all shops should be local to the player. Hopping a world will not change the stock for you. It'll passively go up. All rune shops should be local to the player. Make that an update. Rune crafting is now in almost a perfect state as long as they adjust the multiple runes, as I was saying earlier in the video, letting you be able to craft 200,000 fires an hour and 300,000 airs an hour. That will in turn make it so crafting elemental runes, like you don't feel obligated to go and buy your elemental runes. You can actually craft them very viably. So that is my suggestion. Delete Shopscape. Just fucking delete it. End it right now. You can still go to a shop to buy your little runes if you desperately need them, but it's local to the player, so hopping will not all of a sudden reset the stock. Everything was just local to the player. So, yeah, I would love to hear what your guys' thoughts are on that. Delete it, though. That is the stem. That is the core issue with having things that make sense, like a higher XP rate for gold tiaras. The reason that's the case is because there's a shop for gold. So, fucking delete that, and then you can actually make the gold bars 57.5 XP, and it won't matter because you can't just buy an absurd amount of gold per hour. Okay. Anyway, I'm going to stop talking about that. Let me know down in the comments what you guys think. The Heka of Tumakin is coming out with Raids 3. I want the true soul altar. And what I've heard, whenever I ask some people in my stream sometimes, I'm like, where's the true soul altar? If there's a true blood altar in Mauritania, where's the true soul altar? And people have confirmed that in RS3, it's in Menopause. And I believe Raids 3 is going to be in Menopause or somewhere desert related. So I think with Raids 3, we should have the true soul altar come out because the Heka is going to be charged with souls. And you know what the most obnoxious thing in this game is? Zaya rune crafting. Let that place die already. And we've already made it half die with the true blood altar. Give us the true soul altar. Let us be able to craft a metric fuck ton of souls per hour. And let us do it on release of Raids 3. That's my suggestion. Again, I know I'm sounding very needy and spoiled, but I think it's essential for that to come out immediately with Raids 3. Let us have a good way to craft a lot of souls per hour. I think that'd be a cool altar too. I want to see the theme of it. That'd be really awesome to look at. Let me know what you guys think about that. Okay. This is a little suggestion. I'm not advocating for this, by the way, but if you guys didn't know, you can actually fill your coal bag. So let me wear my max cape real quick. A smithing cape or a max cape actually lets your coal bag hold 36 coal instead of 27. So this is the craziest thing. With rune crafting, you need to fill your inventory with essence and then click fill your pouch. But with the coal bag, there is no coal in my inventory. I click fill. There is instantaneously 36 coal in this pouch. I never even saw the coal in my bank, and it's in my pouch already. I want to ask you guys in the comments, what do you think? Again, let me preface this. I am not advocating for this. I actually feel like I'm pretty good with my clicks, and I have the advantage over a lot of people with rune crafting already, with the clicks, having to fill my inventory with essence, click the pouch, fill my inventory again, click the pouch. And so I'm not advocating for this at all, but I want to hear you guys' thoughts on it. What if the Colossal pouch and all pouches in general had the same option as the coal pouch? So I pull up my Colossal pouch, I click fill, boom, 40 essence are now in the pouch without me ever pulling out any essence. Let me know what you guys think. It is very OP. It would standardize coal and essence, but it would be very OP. It would slightly speed up rates even further. Let me know what you guys think. Is it easy scape? Is it good? Is it is this making the game too easy? Let me know what you guys think. Okay. Let me look at my notes. Quickly looking through. That's pretty much it. Oh, some people said they really hated how the Guardians of the Rift pet looked. I fucking love it. I also love the transmog for the Rift Guardian. So, yeah, I'm excited to get my Rift Guardian, and I'm excited to grind out the pearls for it. And again, kind of going back to my Abyssal pearls thing, where you could get Abyssal pearls passively through the Abyss. I'm a strong advocate for that idea. Let me know what you guys think, especially on that one. That's the one I really want to hear your guys' thoughts on. Is it too OP? Is it thematic? Does it work? Is it fair? Even if it costs an unlock to get that ability in the first place. Okay. That is it for me, bullet points wise, I believe. I might have missed some things, but that's pretty much it. So, yeah, kind of a long ramble. I was thinking it would be an hour, slightly less than an hour, so I went by pretty quick. And you guys can let me know all your guys' thoughts down in the comments. Thank you guys for listening. I love making rambles. I love getting your guys' feedback. Feel free. I will read every single comment. So feel free to comment. Give me your thoughts. Let's get some discussion down in the chat. And I'm excited for the Q&A tomorrow. I'm excited to see what Pole 76 has for tomorrow. And keep gaming, guys. I'm going to have some more rune crafting videos coming out, by the way. And, yeah, so look forward to those. I'm loving the positive reception on those. I know they're very boring. It's just me grinding rune crafting for an hour, but you guys seem to like it. Even when there's no music in it, you guys still are praising the video, so thank you very much. And that's it for me. Give the video a like. Be sure to sub. I got 50% of you still not subbed, so that would really mean a lot if you would drop a sub to the channel. I will catch you guys on the next one. Peace.